Hi YouTube, I'm back. My name is Eve the Weeb. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to kick out these videos for y'all right now. Like, I'm really in the dark room, but I went and got the other live from Angelo Clary, the daughter of the daughter of, what's that child? I always forget these kids' names. Jesus. I always, it's not funny, but I always forget their names because it's like, why? Um, what's that child name? Azriel, Jocelyn, and that's not Jocelyn. Jocelyn. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I be always forgetting their names, child. Well, I went and got his live because I can't right now. I really can't. Let's see what he talking about. Yo, that is crazy. I always forget their names. Is this retarded? Let's see what he talking about.
Storylines out than telling the truth or waiting the facts. Listen, my daughter got a life outside this fucking YouTube shit and everything else, and everybody trying to bring a exclusive and all this. That shit need to turn the fuck down, cause some of the shit is a bunch of lies that people just putting shit out.
Now, homegirl keeps saying, TK keeps saying, oh, he wasn't talking about me, and we gonna go to her live too, because I didn't understand where she didn't think it was about her. It was about you. You always gotta have the exclusive. You've been putting out shit about R. Kelly. A lot of that shit was a hot ass mess, and he's talking to you. You had to be the first one to go and have the exclusive and open up your mouth. TK, he's definitely talking about you.
Just to be the first one to say something.
Tuh.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say, but people need to really be mindful that my daughter have a life. And whatever direction she chooses to do, she doing because of whatever traumatizing situation she been through. So if y'all want to hear something, y'all hear that shit straight from me. I don't have no problem with it. Y'all gonna hear it straight from my daughter when she ready to open her mouth to the world and speak it. All that shit with everybody going, y'all don't gotta go to nobody else's channel. Y'all gonna get it right here from me. Like this.
TK, when he did, when they did, when they had the fights, the two girls, when they had the fight at the Trump Tower, TK, like I told y'all, she was the first one on YouTube going live about it because it happened, I think, what, on a Friday? So she was probably going to go live anyway. But she went live early. I don't even know what day it happened on. Either a Thursday or a Friday, because yesterday was Friday. And it didn't happen yesterday. So it was on a Thursday. Okay. She was the first one to go live about the situation. Mob Radio was live, yeah. People was telling her what was going on that girl's live on Instagram, yeah. But she wasn't the one that started saying certain shit because Mob Radio having, even if Mob Radio had that information that that girl might be talking to the FBI, she wouldn't even said it in the first place because that's not how she get down. But it's just crazy how TK think this man is not talking to her and gonna sit up there and say, oh, I talk to him, we talk all the time. If you didn't think he was talking to you, you wouldn't have went live, sis. And we gonna go to her live.
Shit don't make no sense, man. They don't give a fuck about nothing to do with people's safety or none of this. I don't know if they think this a game or this about news, about people feelings involved. A lot of people hurt behind this shit. Families hurt, we hurt, cities hurt, my city hurt. There's a lot of things hurt right now. Like I don't understand why people keep thinking this. As long as they the first one to tell something or say something, that makes shit right. This shit gotta tune the fuck down. Like, for real. Like, these girls been through a traumatizing situation. So especially the situation even with Joy. She has been through something. She's not a game. She been through something. This girl gonna need help. Everything. There's a lot of people that been through something. Y'all looking at this like this a regular relationship, this and that. This dude fucked these girls up. And that's the damn truth. That's the truth of the matter. Everybody don't want to believe shit. You know, then they run around talking shit about my daughter. That's fine. Y'all can say what you want, but ain't nobody been through the experience but her. Nobody been through the experience but Joy. Nobody been through the experience but Holly. And the rest of these young girls. G, Geronda, and Dominique, and the rest of them. I hear Holly on her page saying some crazy mess. Like, they really gonna have to wisen up and understand they gonna have to come to their own truth. Because where this shit going is not a game. It is far from a fucking game. So I'm going to answer a few questions right now. You know, but I'm telling you, man, this shit got me so upset right now because you got no goddamn care for a person's situation or anything. And then when a person don't deal with people anymore, then they mad. Like you got to give a fuck. It's people's livelihoods at stake. It's my child life. Like, don't play no fucking games with my daughter's life. What the fuck wrong with people? But
He is
everybody
definitely talking about Tasha.
it's all good. I appreciate everybody that pray for my family and keep them in prayer. I appreciate everybody that sent the love out for Az. Keep sending that love out for Az. Please keep sending that love out for Az. Letting her know that she got love all over the place. That's deep and that's appreciative. So I
Now,
really appreciate y'all.
now, I played y'all two different lives because the one that I played y'all in the other video that I just uploaded, that was after Tasha K went live. Now, let me tell y'all. Let me just play her live a little bit, and we gonna go back and forth because my thing is, like I said, you wouldn't have had to go live if you didn't think he was talking about you. You knew he was talking about you, even in the second live, because he said your name. And I already played that for y'all. But look at her fucking live. Listen to this shit.
Y'all already here. Damn. I just woke up. Oh well. It's what the backup channel is for. What's going on, y'all? I'm going to get myself pampered today. Eyebrows, nails, and everything. Okay. So let me go ahead and get started. So let me back up a little bit. So on the day, this is concerning Angelo Clary's live stream. I just talked to, first of all, Angelo texted me this morning, and we were texting last night, and I was, talking to Azriel in the DM. So, yeah, I'm a little confused about. I'm not gonna say I'm confused. Only he can explain what's going on. But I did just get a call from his people, and they're like, "Please, Tasha, don't go live. Don't." I said, "I'm not gonna drag him. I have no reason to drag him. I have no reason to drag Azriel. I can't do it. Like, when I say out of all the families, they are the most genuine. They are. Okay, they are. And I know. And I want to start off by saying that I know how stressful something like this can be on a family. There's a lot of things that's going on with Angelo and his family that, I will never speak on, and that it's a lot. So to top things off, what happened with his daughter the other day is like a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to speak on that, but I'm just, for him and his people watching this live, that's not what this energy is on. You understand what I'm saying? But when I wake up to a live stream of you addressing trolls and you did not watch my video, I have a problem with that, because him and I have a very, 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 very good rapport. Even if we didn't have a good rapport, after all the research I've been doing on this R. Kelly stuff, like I said, they are the most genuine family. Period. Okay? And I see a lot of people dragging him and because they don't understand. But he is truly fighting for his girls and everybody else's girls, and he has been.
I don't know what live she was watching of his, but he did 2 lives. He did one after her live, the original live that she had the breaking exclusive about the fight, but then she talked about the FBI. He did that live, and then she went live. He went live twice. None of those lives, nobody was dragging him, Tasha. I don't know what you're talking about. Go read the comments. Since they was never dragging him. What they was doing was they was dragging you. That's what they was doing. They was dragging you. They was never dragging him in his own comments on Instagram. Anyway.
The entire time with no motive. You understand what I'm saying? There has been no motive. But I want to say this. So when I woke up and first he texted me and he was like, T, I'm going through a lot, I love you to your husband, your king. I just gotta deal with myself. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay. I didn't say anything. And then, when I read that text message and I saw the live stream, like it was in my DM like 15 times. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't literally go to his live stream to check his live because he goes live all the time. And then he opens up the live with CK and, some words was misconstrued and what she said was not actually what is being done. I'm going to be honest with you. I took it as an attack on my credibility. But let me back up. He did a live stream the night before. And everybody assumed that live stream was for me. That live stream was for some smaller bloggers. And I'm not going to mention their name. So when I saw people say, oh.
He was talking about you, sis. He was talking about you. All of that. He was talking about smaller bloggers. Whatever smaller bloggers he was talking about. Oh, I'm not going to mention their names. He was talking, and she killed me. She always had to pinpoint that somebody is smaller than her. That's why it's taking her so long to get to 1 million followers. Because God don't be liking ugly. He going to drag you to the 1 million followers. Because she going to get 1 million and her head going to pop off. You know why? Because it's going to be so fucking big that it's disgusting. Oh, he's talking about the smaller bloggers, the smaller bloggers. Girl, bye. He's talking about you.
Angelo's talking about you. He's not talking about me. I literally spoke to Angelo about that. Matter of fact, I released a text message on my DM, like on our text messages.
She never released those text messages because he was talking about her.
Explaining that, okay? So I will release that on my Instagram with him saying, no, that live stream the other night was not for you, but this one is for me. So apparently he got calls, okay, from people stating that Tasha K said Azriel is a federal informant. Okay, let's say that I said that, okay? Now, I don't remember everything that I said in that live stream. I do know that I said that Azriel is going to be working with the feds, anybody that she has to, in order to ensure that R. Kelly is going to be taken down, because that is the goal. That's the goal. What is the goal for? Just to get your daughter back? No, the goal was...
Did she just say what you thought we was doing this for? Just to get your daughter back? Really, Tasha? Really? He don't give a fuck as long as he got his daughter back. This is what I'm talking about. For her to have a daughter, and he said it. He pinpointed it. Nobody don't give a fuck about my child. He's right. She don't give a fuck about your kid. I'm happy that he sees that she don't give a fuck about his kid. What you thought the goal was for? The goal was for him to get his daughter back. R. Kelly gonna get his just due if that's what it is. If the proof is proven that R. Kelly did X, Y, and Z, then that's what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, the goal was to get his fucking daughter back. He's only cared about his daughter. R. Kelly is secondary to him. He wanted his daughter back. That was his goal. What are you talking about, TK?
To bring R. Kelly down for pedophilia, okay? Hold on for a second. He's texting me right now. Give me a second.
I don't believe he was
read this
texting her.
T, it's a lot that no one... Okay, so he's saying that I said informant. I guess he's on this live stream right now. So, here's what I'm going to say to Angelo. Now, I know Angelo is a street dude, okay? I grew up with street dudes. I know. Terminology is everything. Now, before that live stream, I was on the phone with him. He's just like he said in his live stream. Tasha, you know, go ahead, give your report, do what you do. You know, just know Az is gonna be, she gonna put all these motherfuckers to shame. She gonna shut all these motherfuckers up. So between his words.
So, you just said again that she's snitching. I don't care what her fucking father say. But you just said again he's snitching. That she's snitching. She working with the feds. You just said it again, but not saying she's working with the feds like you did in your first video. Like, I don't understand what's going on with Tasha, but the girl is crazy.
And what Azriel said on that live stream, okay? Between his words of me talking to him and what Azriel said on that live stream, was, one, call the police. I'm going to tell the police you were sleeping with a minor. I know where the skeletons are buried, okay? Any logical thinking individual would understand this girl is breaking. This is without talking, to the parents, just listening to Azriel. Any logical thinking human being would understand that, okay, this girl is done. She's fed up. She wants the police involved. She's not fucking with R. Kelly no more. Shit's about to hit the fan. Now, yes, a federal informant is somebody that's being paid or offered, less jail time. You know what I'm saying? In order to, bring somebody down. But the goal from the beginning was to ensure that R. Kelly was held accountable for his actions against children.
No, stupid. The main goal was to get Azriel and Joycelyn back from the man from the jump. Then they will handle R. Kelly on the back end. They was worried about their fucking kids. They wasn't worried about, at that point, trying to seek revenge out on R. Kelly right then and there. Long as they got their kids back first, then they can worry about that man, stupid.
Do you understand what I'm saying here?
No, we don't.
So I get that he's a street dude. Angelo come from the fucking streets. Angelo don't fuck with no feds. He don't fuck with them like that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? He had a major case on him. Built by the feds. So I get his mentality.
Now, why she had to tell the world? The world did not know that this man had a major case on him. Why would then she's like she's like the diarrhea of the mouth. This is a bitch you can't even tell a secret to. Huh, AKA Lovely T, let me record your conversation. You can't tell this bitch shit. The bad part about it is she thinks she reporting the news. No, you just letting the cat out the bag, sis. They can't tell you shit. I don't even know why he's in conversation with you. You the wrong one to be in conversation with, because if nobody knew that man had a court case, you just let that cat out the fucking bag. Oh, he's street. How many times you gonna say that? Girl, bye.
Don't ever say that my daughter is a federal informant, because she's not. And she's in a city and I'm trying to get to her, and these things are on a blog being said. That's not how I roll. I get that.
No, you don't.
I don't understand this black mentality of they want justice. Oh, black men are being killed by the police, or these girls are being, black girls are not being looked after. But as soon as somebody mentions somebody working with the FBI in order to ensure this shit doesn't happen, all of a sudden, oh my God, don't say that. You understand what I'm saying? Oh my God, don't.
Now she trying to flip because she realized she fucked up. So now she gonna try to blame us for not wanting the cops involved in certain things. No, he just didn't want you to mention that his daughter was working with the feds. Stupid.
Say that, and I get it. Coming from where he comes from, Baltimore, Angelo has a different way of dealing with certain things. So I get he doesn't want. Hold on, he's trying to call me. I can't.
He is not trying to call her.
Now. I can't answer the call right now. I can't. He's trying to call me right now. I get that, but trying to I took that as an attack on my credibility. I chose the words that I thought were proper for that specific my aunt is in the background talking, so I can't. I'm trying to think. Okay. So let me get back on track because he was trying to call me. My aunt's in the back talking. She's on the phone. So telling me that I don't have the right to speak on her. I'm a blogger. If you guys don't want to hear shit I got to say, you do not have to watch my blog.
We're not saying that you don't have the right to speak on her as a blogger, Tasha. What we're saying is you don't need to air out every fucking thing. Because technically, you did not only just fuck up his family, like I said, you fucked up London on track mother too. By throwing her up underneath the fucking bus. Shit, if anything, you should be worried about your family. Because you threw yourself underneath the bus. But you big bad Tasha K, so I guess you ain't worried. You should be.
I don't come to you saying, please watch my blog. Watch my blog. You don't get to tell me what in the fuck I get to say. Do you understand what I'm saying? Spectators. I have two phones. I just don't give other people, if this is a work phone, this is my work phone. My personal phone is for my family, okay? So that's why he doesn't have the other phone. I'll give it to him, but I won't give it to him right now on this live. So,
he ain't had it all his time. You ain't giving him some.
Angelo is a real motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? He don't want the police involved. That's the type of dude he is. I get that. But someone who actually abides, by the law that a lot of people just don't agree with. I've told everybody before I was working with the Department of Homeland Security. My lawyers were. They subpoenaed me. If I'm a blogger dropping all this information, they have the right to say, you know what, we need this for our federal case. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, for street cred? First of all, I'm not a street bitch. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not a street bitch. So if...
Now she's saying she's not a street bitch. But you grew up around your uncles, and remember earlier, she just said she was, she grew up in the street. She know how it is. She know what type of language they use and X, Y, and Z. But now all of a sudden you're not a street bitch. Bitch, make it make sense. Make it make sense. You're lying. You threw his child underneath the bus, and you can't even say, my bad. That's all you had to do. Crazy thing is, you didn't even have to make this video, but you felt guilty, and you didn't want nobody to keep dragging you, so you had to go make a video. Oh, I gotta defend myself. Yeah, you wouldn't have had nothing to defend if you didn't go out there and say what you said, and then you're gonna say one thing and then do another. Oh, I don't even know what I said on that live. Girl, if you felt like you didn't know what you said, then why didn't you go click on your own live and look at it? Because you knew what you said. You didn't have to go back and look at it. You knew exactly what you said.
They are subpoenaed, the fucking New York, whatever, justice system is sending a subpoena. The Supreme Court saying, Tasha, you have to provide everything that is given to you. I know I got ADHD. You have to
And if they subpoenaing you to give up information and evidence and all that, and all your videos and X, Y, and Z and what you may know, then why the fuck is you talking about a federal case? This is what I'm talking about. She's not supposed to be talking about this case. Not when it comes down. She's not supposed to say that she's involved with the feds and they in cahoots with each other to bring R. Kelly down. That's not what she's supposed to be talking about. If you're going to report the news, report the news. But that part of it, I doubt if the feds want you to say anything, aka, oh, I had a surprise. I was going to let y'all know something, but and yet I can't let y'all know just yet because my lawyer didn't confirm. Yeah, that's supposed to, she posted after all the bullshit. So that means you're not supposed to be saying anything. Shut up.
Provide everything that's given to you, to us. I say deal with my attorneys. I'm not dealing with that. That's for my attorneys. That's what they get paid for, okay? So I get that he was upset with my word choice, but if you did not watch the video and you're only going off of what people called and told you, that's wrong. Or if we have this rapport, pick up the phone and say, Tasha, reword that shit. Or I don't fucking like that shit. That's all you had to say. But taking it to social media and me and you have had a rapport for almost 2 years.
Tasha K. He's expecting for you to have enough sense to not throw his child to the streets like that, to the wolves like that. He's expecting for you as a blogger to know what and what not to say. But you knew what you were saying. You wanted to throw it out there. She's working with the feds. And you want to throw yourself out there too to make it look like you doing something, sis. And it's not cool. It's not cool. You threw his child to the wolves. If he's such a street nigga and you know that, you wouldn't have did that. But you did that because you wanted to have something to talk about. You wanted to have something to talk about. You want to come with the exclusive all the time. Sometimes that don't work in your favor. Because I'm quite sure the feds told you to shut up. I'm quite sure they told you to shut up.
Name. And I know that I had just hung up the phone with you. And I know exactly what you told me. And I know that everything that is said to me, I have to protect myself. Listen, I'm not going to get into all that because, like I said, I really have the utmost respect for Angelo and his daughter and stuff. But everybody's in my DM saying, oh, I'm lying on them. I'm not lying on nobody. Lying on nobody. I don't like the way it was handled. Just like he doesn't like what was said, if he has the right to load up his lie and say what he said, I have the right to rebuttal. You understand what I'm saying? It can't be one-sided.
He handled it the same way you handle it. You got on your channel and exposed his daughter for fucking with the feds. And then you gonna get mad at him for going live and rebutting what the fuck you said about him. But then you gonna say, oh, I don't like the way he handled it, so I gotta come back on my backup channel to rebuttal what he just said. Sis, you don't realize you started that shit? You started it. That's the only reason why the man went live. Don't try to sit up there and say, oh, cause he go live all the time. I keep trying to tell y'all, Tasha K being everybody live. The other night, Amar Wiggins was just having a live, and she was all up in it. All up in it. All up in it. And the live didn't have nothing to do with her. But anywho, you started it. You started your shit by saying you got an exclusive and you went live that afternoon after the fight. So when you threw his child underneath the bus, it was on your channel. Then when he go live and say he don't like what you said, you mad because he didn't pick up the phone and call you? Girl, you know that man is a street dude. You know his family. You so cool with them. They so nice to you. But and yet you didn't know what to say. But and yet, because I'm not street. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You talk about it all the time. Girl.
I get he's trying to call me. He wants to talk. We'll talk after this live stream. But communication.
He wants to talk because you lying again.
Communication is everything.
It is.
Listen, I wasn't even supposed to go live that day because everything that I go live on, I make sure it's all together. But because my husband was like, listen, you got to jump on this. You know what I'm saying? This is hot right now. I was like, okay. Literally, we had just got from Gainesville. Let me get it together. Let me get on the phone make sure Angelo is, where his daughter is. I talked to him. talked to a few other sources. I viewed the video. I came with my own commentary from what I gathered. But one thing I don't do while these other bloggers are upset because this blog is moving, congratulations on our 700,000 winos, okay? This ain't...
Now she's gonna try to throw shade at the other bloggers because now the crazy thing is you just mad because you wanna at one point you wanted to be content so bad. Now you content and you want to break the fucking internet and you feeling like you doing that, and then you mad because people talking about you because the way you going about breaking the internet is the wrong way. It's always been the wrong way, sis. You recording Lovely T all because it's just wrong. The way you go about breaking the internet and doing your exclusives, that shit is dead ass wrong, and you know it. And now you mad, so now you gotta go back the other way. Oh, thank you to my 700. Girl, I'm happy for you, sis. But even your own winos were saying that you was wrong on the backup channel. Why is it that every time you do something messed up on the first channel, the Unwind with Tasha K, you gotta come on the backup channel to go off? Because that's because you know you fucked up. Keep it on the same channel, sis. Keep that same energy. Don't come on the backup channel to try to deflect and digress and try to explain yourself on the backup. Go explain yourself on the main one. You that deep? You so Tasha K? Girl.
700,000 followers. These are 700,000 winos. These are grown-ass people who choose to follow the information that I give out, okay? Not follow, but, view it. So, all I did was put two and two together and say what I said. So, here's my thing. If you're upset about me using the word informant, is the goal... Okay, I know the goal was to get Az home. I know that you said to me before that you just want Az to be in contact with her family. There's no reason why she should have a boyfriend. If she loves this guy, you're going to respect her. You cannot really tell her who to date if she's over 18. And, if she says that this is who she wants to be with, this is who she wants to be with. Just don't cut off your family. I get that. But if he did all of these things to your daughter, and now the truth is starting to come out, and she gets on a live stream, gets into a fight with another chick that is still brainwashed, and she says I know where the skeletons are buried, and you tell me Az getting ready to shut all these motherfuckers down, and then she says, oh, call the police, you slept with the minor. So if she's going to tell on Joycelyn for sleeping with the minor, who else is she gonna tell on? Who? And I'm the bad person, but she...
Everything, she don't get it. That girl was in a fight. She was on live. She was amped up. That was over there. What he told you on the phone and confidence between y'all two, you didn't have to come on your live, on your program and your backup and address your winos and let them hear the fake exclusive. You wanted to act like you had something else to report, and you did. And you did that. So now don't be mad because you reported what you wanted to report. Don't try to flip it on him and say, oh, because he didn't watch it. Because obviously, he watched something. The same way you sit up there saying you didn't watch him because he go live all the time. But you watched something. Girl.
He's on a live stream. Hold on for a second. Oh my God, he is trying to call me right now. No. You should have called me earlier. You should have called me earlier, Angelo.
Capping.
You should. And listen, I text you. I said, Angelo, I'm pissed. You trying to come after my credibility right now.
Capping. I don't believe
Seriously.
he was calling
So if you
her.
are on a live stream in Chicago, no, Angelo, no. Not right now. Not right now. We had plenty of time to talk last night because I was trying to call him about Taylor. The reason I didn't release Taylor's picture is because Taylor was providing me some more information. So that's why I held off on Taylor's I'll call you back. I have yet to call her back. I call Angela to let him know. No. He is literally trying to call me. No. So I get him saying, "Oh, my daughter is not a federal informant." The word choice was
That man ain't trying to call her.
misused. But if she's gonna tell on Joycelyn for sleeping with a minor, who else was sleeping with a minor? Who else was sleeping with a minor? Who's she gonna tell? Her grandmama? Who? She gonna tell the fucking feds who got R. Kelly locked up right now. And she said that shit before I said it on a live stream. Seriously. So I'm like, what is it? I get that street code is different from non-street code, but I'm a suburban bitch now. I'm not a street bitch. I'm a suburban bitch, okay? I deal with shit through my lawyers. I don't put hits on people. I don't work like that. You talk that shit to me, I'm calling the motherfucking FBI. That's what I do. I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say about that shit, okay? I am not for the hood. I'm not.
Let me tell y'all something. She threw herself underneath the bus again. Cardi B, I hope you listening. She said, if you put any hits out on me, I'm calling the FBI. Bitch, call the regular cops first before you call the FBI. You ain't that big yet. That bitch said she called the FBI. Yo, I can't deal with her. I can't even turn her shit back on no more because she's so fucking corny. But the crazy thing is, though, she trying to take shots and throw shots and darts at Azriel's daddy, though. I don't put hits out on people. Who is you talking about, sis? Alright, girl. Go ahead. Tasha K don't get it. Tasha K don't get it. She don't give a fuck about your kid. As long as she get the exclusive and you keep talking to her, she don't give a fuck about your kid. That's like common sense. She do not care about your kid. What you not getting, bruh? The part where I'm saying to you that she don't care. She don't care about your kid. That's a fact. As long as Tasha K get the exclusive, she don't care. Crazy thing is, you know how many bloggers was already looking at that fight before you even went live? And that's why she didn't talk about the fight like that. She talked about the fight in the beginning and then went to all that FBI bullshit. Because technically, she did not have the exclusive on the fight. At all. She was the only one that went live about other shit and threw people underneath the bus. But other than that, she did not have the exclusive about the fight. At all. I don't know, YouTube. I'm just so tired of people acting like people not talking directly to them. Because in his second video, I played y'all for in my other video, he's definitely talking to Tasha K. He's saying your name, sis. How you gonna say, oh, he's not talking to me? Now all of a sudden you get on your live, oh, he's trying to call me. Oh, I'm not talking to him right now. And girl, you doing too much. Oh, I'm not from the hood. And girl, you always talk about you from the hood. Now you not from the hood. You don't have that hood mentality. And this and that and the third. Girl, you don't have to have a hood mentality to know street code, bitch. You can be from suburbia and know not to throw people underneath the bus. Like, hello. I don't know. I just can't talk about her. I can't. But bet to believe every time she say something stupid, I'm going to talk about it. Because my thing is, Tasha want to sit up here and talk about all the little YouTubers and all this craziness. But and yet you was just in the Martin's live capping. Because Amar was talking about a subject that I do want to talk about. I'm talking about Amar Wiggins. He was talking about a subject that I do want to talk about, which is the whole thing with the views and the numbers going up and down. You was just talking about how we need to stick together and how we need to do. Girl, you be capping, honey. And that's why I said in my other video, she be capping. Y'all be thinking it's a joke. All I do is sit back and watch when I'm not making money. But come on. I sat there and watched her whole live. And she took up there talking about, oh, you didn't have to say she was an informant. No, you didn't use, I don't know, I'm not too sure if she used those words or not. But when you say that his child is working with the feds, what is that? That's an informant, a snitch, a rat. Should I go on? Like, I don't understand. Like, what is she not understanding? You a blogger, sis, but you know so much, so you know nothing. Now you don't know nothing. You don't know street code and all that. Come on, you knew what she was doing. You knew exactly what she was doing. And that's why you said, if somebody put a hit out on me, I'm calling the feds. Who you talking to? You talking to her daddy again? You afraid for your little life, baby? That you should be afraid for. Because I didn't understand why you had to say all that. Why you not calling the cops? Why would you be calling the feds if somebody is trying to harm you? Why would you go to calling the feds so immediately? That's like me, a little YouTuber, going to knock on Tasha door and punching her in her face. She not going to call the feds. She going to call the regular cops. But if somebody, daddy, go after her, and he's already out there in the spotlight along with his child, and he happened to send a message through somebody, I'm just saying, if he happened to do that, then you know she gonna call who? The feds. Oh, he put a hit out on me. Oh, he sent a message. Oh, he did this. Because this is what you do. You a snitch. But and yet you so... Now all of a sudden today you so suburban. Now you acting like you so, I'm scared. Like, you ain't scared. Even though you should be. I just don't be understanding it. Maybe y'all can talk to me in the comments. Maybe we can talk about it. My name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. And please hit me in the comments. Because the dark room is lit. As long as I got a dark room and I'm able to talk to y'all, I'm good. But like I said, my name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. And hit me in the comments, YouTube. Later.